Torres is a confidential informant, used to work with the NYPD. In fact, used to work with you and Officer Shanahan directly.
You're in trouble.
You and Officer Shanahan have an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night.
You might as well say yes. You're backed in a corner, dude. Go ahead, lie.
I told you I don't know him.
You lie. You liar.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Say that.
Bring him in.
Thank you.
Hello, my reactors. We are back with yet again another new episode to Daredevil.
Born again!
Thoughts on that 2-episode premiere? Thoughts on episode 3? Sound off in the comments down below. Enjoyed that 2-episode premiere. We lost Foggy. A lot of things went down outside the courtroom and inside of the courtroom. And now it's time for Matt Murdock to do what he does best, and that is being a lawyer for the moment, because sooner or later the man's got to put on the suit. Episode 3, what do you have in store? It's time to reel it in. Matt, feeling a little bit better after that whole fight scene?
Luquillo is a beach near where I'm from in Puerto Rico. To me, it's the
Rico.
most beautiful place on earth. White sand, palm trees, and the coqui. This little tree frog. The tourists, man, they think it's noisy and annoying, but to us Boricuas, man, it's a magical sound. And the coqui, it mates for life, right? So every sunset, thousands of these frogs start calling out to the one and only love.
Oh, okay.
It's the music of the island.
You're gonna see that beach again, Hector. I promise. And you'll be reunited with your family.
Yeah, you've got a good lawyer, man. One of the best. I'm not sure if She-Hulk could get you out of this situation, but Matt Murdock, I believe he can.
Yo, what's up?
Uh-oh. That's a signal.
No one plays cowboy.
No one plays cowboy. That's what you think.
Evening, gentlemen. Couldn't trouble you for the keys to this fine vehicle, could I? Thank you very much. And, wallets while you're at it.
Oh, your wallets.
You.
This guy Irish?
You too, Susan.
You know whose truck this is?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
are you a hard man, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's showing his piece.
Silly wee bastard.
Wait, they shot the driver? The driver was being good. Jesus, man.
Long dark nights out here, man. Good versus evil, evil versus evil, good versus good.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Mr. Mayor. Mr. Fisk. Kingpin. Oh, this is awkward. It's gotta be awkward. I mean, they're not talking to each other.
We could wash 200 million through that sale.
I know that it hurts to just sit by, but I'm reaching for higher goals.
He said, I am. Him. He did not include her with him.
You wanted to be updated on anything happening near the Red Hook port?
Yes.
Last night there was a double homicide not half a mile from the port. Apparently a hijacking gone wrong. It really doesn't help sell the place as a destination.
We should make the appropriate calls and inspire Chief Gallo to make it a priority.
Yeah, we can try.
They're misbehaving because there's no one at the head of the table.
Meaning you.
They'll turn on each other.
And without her. Because
They're rats.
he needs her in the spotlight with him. It
Rats
helps
at the
him
bottom
out.
of the barrel. Let them kill each other.
And when they're done with each other, whoever is left standing will come after you.
Yep, that always happens.
That world, kind of violence, petty blood feuds.
Right. Does that pass you?
None of it is our concern.
Oh, okay. Vanessa is concerned, but not Fisk. What damage has he already done? And then his wounds, Fisk's wounds, transitions back to Matt Murdock and his wounds. Dude, that fight scene, it seemed like he killed those two officers. Those two dirty cops. But I guess they lived.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no. Who is this coming in? Oh, it's the cop he beat up.
Who's there?
You're a blind lawyer who can fight.
Yeah! Yeah!
Officer Powell.
Officer Powell. You really want to do this right now?
I bet Judge Cooper would be interested to hear that you're interfering with a police investigation.
Oh, I think you mean a shakedown.
Well, doesn't exactly seem ethical. I bet he'd throw you right off the case.
Well, at least I won't go to jail. Witness tampering is a serious offense. Now, maybe you get lucky and the DA only slaps you with a misdemeanor.
Ooh.
But I doubt it. I'll see you in court, officer.
See you in court. Be on your best behavior. Trigger. Punisher symbol. Where is Frank? I'm waiting for him. Cherry, what are you up to?
He misunderstood the concept of a safe house.
This is where this guy, the witness, is staying.
Is it? Come on, man. First of all, it's not a party. And this is just for me to get you on the stand without sweating and puking. Relax. I got you.
Yeah, he's got to get on the stand.
For how long have you been with the NYPD, Officer Powell?
Just over 15 years.
Oh, he's on the stand. Here we go.
Would you say it was unusual for an officer of your seniority to be working on New Year's Eve?
Well, a lot of the guys in my precinct, they got families, you know, kids, and mine are grown. Kel's too.
Kel, Officer Shanahan, your partner.
Yeah.
That died.
We were assigned at Washington Heights, and a lot of the guys got sent down to Times Square for the ball drop. Yeah, we didn't see any action until we got down to the platform on 168th.
Y'all created the action.
The defendant, he just came out of nowhere. He had this wild look in his eyes, and when you're a cop long enough, you know what that look means, and he starts running towards us.
Lying on the stand.
Did you tell the defendant to stop?
It was hard.
Yes, many times.
Calm yourself.
Don't react, Hector.
We yelled, we flashed our badges, but he just kept on coming. He starts pounding on us, and then I feel Kel pull him off me. Next thing I know, the guy just takes Kel and he just pushes him in front of the train.
Massive lie.
Me and Kel Shanahan, we were partners for 8 years. You know, that's 8 years of beers and kids and just talking about how shitty the Knicks are.
Well, they're not really shitty now. They're pretty decent.
That's all over now.
No further questions.
All right, Matt. Let's pack these guys up. Do your best.
Officer Powell, good morning. I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
There's this thing they say in boxing, the best cure for a black eye is fast hands.
Objection.
Come on, Mr. Murdock.
You testified that before my client arrived at the station, the place was a ghost town, meaning you and your partner were alone on the platform.
Yes.
By alone, you mean just the two of you, no one else.
That's right.
Oh, a witness. You're lying.
Certainly wasn't a confidential informant you were roughing up.
Objection.
You better have a good faith basis for this, Mr.
Oh, he
Murdock.
does. He does.
Tight leash.
Let him
if you
go.
get
Let
my
him go.
meaning.
Officer Powell, let's try this. You ever met a man named Nicky Torres?
The guy you went searching for.
I never heard of him.
It's curious, because I
Another lie.
understand it. Nicky Torres is a confidential informant. Used to work with the NYPD. In fact, used to work with you and Officer Shanahan directly.
You're in trouble.
You and Officer Shanahan have an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night.
You might as well say yes. You're backed in a corner, dude. Go ahead, lie.
I told you I don't know him.
You lie. You liar.
Yeah.
Bring him
did
in.
say that.
Bring him in.
Thank you.
Bring him in. Get him here. Safe and sound.
Torres cannot testify.
Torres cannot testify. And he's got a Punisher symbol on his neck. Yo, these are some dirty cops that are using the Punisher symbol. For what reason? Because Frank is not for this. So Frank is not connected to them at all.
What's he doing?
Should I be worried?
Yep.
You promised I'd be safe.
We'll be fine if you stay out of sight. Come on, let's go.
He's got to make it to that courtroom.
Looking at the doors isn't going to get them here any faster.
Who says I'm looking at the doors?
You are, Kirsten. You are. Come on, Cherry. Uh-oh. Make sure you're going the speed limit. Make sure you're following the traffic rules. They're going to pull you over.
All rise. Supreme Court, State of New York, Part 20 is in session. The Honorable Fitzgerald Cooper presiding.
They roughed him up, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, no. No! What are you doing, Cherry? Oh, thank God. I thought that cop was following him. serious? Get out of here.
Get out of the van, asshole.
Where is he?
Please tell me you switched. Please tell me you switched to van.
Open it.
Yes! Yes! Yes, they took a taxi! Let's go! Oh, the New York taxi comes in clutch. Here he is. You weren't expecting this, were you? You're going down.
Impeccable timing, buddy.
Good timing.
Where are you working right now?
Between jobs at the moment.
Right, you've had a rough couple of years, huh?
18 months ago, I got pinched for dealing. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I got a kid. I needed money.
So,
it's a risk.
you're looking at a prison sentence. What happened with that case?
It went away. I told the cops I'd help them out sometimes.
Yeah, be an informant.
Yeah.
Mr. Torres, is that what you were doing on the night of New Year's Eve? Were you passing along information to Officers Shanahan and Powell?
Yes, he was working for them. Do not lie. He's afraid of the cops. I know he is. He's afraid for his life after this. Do not lie. Just tell the truth, man. His heart is thumping. Oh my gosh.
You're under oath.
Dude, you hesitating.
No.
It's not good.
I was home all night.
You liar. Come on, dude.
Previously, you stated pretty clearly that you were actually at the 168th Street subway station being beaten
When Hector Ayala intervened to save your life.
Objection.
With great risk, put himself in harm's way, didn't he?
Isn't that true?
Wow, dude. He saved you. He saved your life, and this is what you do?
Well, this is bullshit.
Just end it.
Well, what's it gonna be,
Yeah,
Mr.
this is
Murdock?
cooked right now.
Withdraw the witness, Your Honor.
No help.
Torres, you are dismissed.
Yeah, Torres, you're gonna die out there, dude. They don't care that you didn't tell your truth on the stand. You were gonna get killed either way, whether you told the truth or did not, and you did not. So Torres, he's dead. What is he up to?
Mayor's 30 minutes late.
He won't be joining us.
Oh, Fisk, send him.
Truck hijackings, violence at the docks, the gang war. These are the headlines splashed across the front page of the Examiner.
Yeah,
It
not
all
good,
ends
not good.
today.
We don't take orders from you, son. That's not how things work.
Well, Fisk,
Luca.
send him.
This is what you owe Victor.
1.8. I like the sound of that.
Are you out of your mind?
1.8 million.
Maybe next time you should hire guys who know how to jack
Maybe
a
you
truck.
shouldn't hire a bunch of trigger-happy assholes.
Enough! You're proving my point.
All this arguing, bloodshed, chaos. It's getting in the way. 1.8.
Better come up with it.
How about I pay $0 to Victor, and you go tell Fisk if he's got something to say to me, he can come tell me himself.
Oh,
I don't
you
take
don't want
orders
that.
from the mayor's errand boy.
Oh, you don't want that.
I don't work for the mayor. I work for the man.
The man. The kingpin. Better get straight, dude. You don't want to end up 6 feet in the ground.
What you're trying to do, it's not going to work. Tell me.
I sent Buck to Luca to tell him to pay Victor 1.8 restitution for the hijacking.
Oh, this
Let's
was
not
her
fall
doing.
into a place where I don't trust you.
Oh, is that a threat to Vanessa?
I don't like watching everything fall apart.
I respect that. You wanted to keep the peace.
Oh, they're about to have their therapy session.
Chaos must reign just for a moment to build a stronger order.
Chaos before a stronger peace, or is it my penance for what I did?
No.
You're punishing me for Adam.
I'm not punishing you for anything.
You're leaving me out in the cold.
Uh-oh. She thinks Fisk is trying to get back at her for being with another guy. And who the hell's Adam? We need to see this guy. I don't think he's been shown.
How often would you say you're at the 168th Street subway station?
A few times a week. It's close to the apartment.
Were you there on New Year's Eve?
Yes.
Would you mind walking us through what happened that night?
Bought some flowers at La Bodega, and I was heading down to the station.
Flowers for his wife.
My wife and I, we live with my sister and my niece. Soledad and I, we've always dreamt of having our own place, and I had finally saved up the money.
To get their own place.
I put a deposit down on a studio in the South Bronx.
Oh, a big surprise to them. To her.
I was going there to put the flowers there for the next day.
Because you wanted to surprise your wife.
Yes.
Okay, so what happens next?
I heard yelling. Sounded like someone was in trouble, so I ran down to see what was going on.
Right.
What did you see?
A man getting beat up.
Did you know the
Two
man?
cops.
No, and I never saw him again until yesterday in court. And now I know his name is Nicky Torres.
Connection has been made.
Did you know they were police officers?
No. I yelled at them to stop, and they didn't. So I ran down to help, and they started beating on me, and I tried to fight them off, and then all of a sudden one of them slipped and fell into the tracks.
Yep.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt.
He was a hero. He was being a hero.
You decided to risk your own safety to help a stranger. Wasn't the first time, was it?
Whoa, whoa, Matt, where are you going with this?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm just saying that you've put yourself in harm's way before. Many times. The question is,
Hell, Matt,
why?
do not reveal that.
Because he was in trouble.
You intervened that night because you're a hero.
Matt, don't do
Matt,
this.
stop!
Mr. Ayala, yes or no? Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger?
Objection!
What the heck?
Yes or no? Mr. Ayala.
Yo, you're not supposed to reveal this. You talked to the judge about this.
Both of you, in my chambers now.
Cherry's like, what the hell? Matt. Matt.
Well, you are a real slippery piece of shit, you know?
You sat in that very spot, and you misled me.
Yeah.
You made representations to me. You conned me into suppressing this information. You lectured me about what's right and wrong. And then you had the nerve to stand up and make a mockery of my
It
courtroom.
wasn't my intention, Your Honor. They somehow got to my star witness. My hand was forced.
God, Matt.
What he's done as the White Tiger speaks to the strength of his character.
It's well within my
Is there a division of hypocrisy at Murdock and
Dude, you're putting his life at risk because of that reveal.
I can declare a mistrial, but it's out already, so I'd say that ship has sailed.
Yep.
Put me in quite a bind, Mr. Murdock.
I didn't mean to disrespect the court, Your Honor.
Let me be clear. You blew open this door, Mr. Murdock, which means...
Yeah, it's open season on my client.
Yes! Dude, like, why would you do that? That is not smart. And Matt's a smart guy.
I sit atop a pyramid of over 500 ADAs. You're not going to be able to stumble into traffic court without one of them up your ass. I hope it was worth it.
Wow.
I don't think that Mr. Ayala is gonna get a fair trial. He's Puerto Rican. He's gonna single him out. If you have enough evidence, he should go to prison. But
Wow.
give him a fair trial, which I don't think he's gonna get it.
That's a public view.
You should have asked me first.
Exactly. Wrong on you, Matt. Shame on you.
It wasn't your secret to tell.
Just trying to keep you out of prison, buddy. We were losing. I had to take a big swing.
A massive swing. Not even sure if that's a home run.
You know, Hector, if you are acquitted, your White Tiger days are over.
Yeah, no more being a vigilante. No more being a hero.
Ever. Put that suit back on.
You did that to him, Matt.
I don't think you understand. Being the White Tiger is more than just putting on a suit. It's who I am.
Ooh, learn something from this, Matt.
It's a calling.
A calling.
I didn't choose it. It chose me.
He's speaking to you, Daredevil.
There are other ways to help, other ways to contribute, ways that don't require a mask. You have to think about your family now, and for what it's worth. I think you might be surprised at how much you don't miss being him.
Matt's gonna learn that being a lawyer can only go so far helping out your witness. And if he dies in this episode, Matt's putting on that suit.
A few weeks ago, I was leaving work. It was late, and I have to cut to this alley to get home. This guy, he tries to grab me.
Oh.
I screamed, but then I saw he had a knife.
They put people on the
I was
stand
so
that
scared.
White Tiger has helped out.
If
I
White
like that.
Tiger hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
He's done a lot of good.
Filed by Officer Lucas Barlow. On the night of October 2nd at 2:38 a.m., I responded to an attempted burglary call. When I arrived, the suspect was hiding in an alley, and before I could draw my weapon, he attacked me without provocation. We fought, and then White Tiger appeared. He intervened, pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the
good.
suspect.
This feels really good for him.
Officer Reyes.
Officer Reyes.
Officer Wong. Officer Morales.
Officer Morales? Miles Morales' dad?
I love you.
Wait, what?
Tell a different version of the same story.
Wow.
And it isn't the story of a man
What an
who has a
Easter egg.
vendetta against the police.
But that could be anybody. But we all know of Morales.
Mr. Ayala, let's talk about Mr. and Mrs. Burgos. Why would you risk your life by running toward a burning car to save strangers?
It's the right thing to do.
What about Gianna Moreno?
It's the right thing to do.
Right thing to do.
And when you saw Officer Barlow was in trouble, you ran in when others would have run out. Why?
It's the right
It's
thing.
the right thing to do.
Right. It's the right thing to do. This is a good man. This is a good guy.
But why would Hector, the White Tiger, why would he do this without the amulet? It gives him extraordinary strength and power. Would any of you walk into battle with one arm tied behind your back?
Nope.
I wouldn't.
He's blind.
Hector Ayala goes out and risks his life to keep his neighborhood safe, to protect his community.
Right.
So ask yourselves, does this sound like the type of man who'd murder a police officer in cold blood?
No.
He is a man of integrity. The community says so. The police say so.
Ooh.
The mask doesn't make the man. And whether Hector Ayala is wearing a white tiger suit or not, he's a hero.
Yes, he is a hero. And a hero has told another person that he is a hero. I like that. Good job, Matt. I think you hit a home run.
I go to church every Sunday. I sit in my usual pew. I give money to my parish. Then I drive out to Queens to see my mother. Does that make me a good person? That was a trick question. Good people can do bad things. Bad people can do good things. Okay. Humans. Messy, complicated, capable of good, capable of evil.
Okay, he's
yes,
spitting.
Hector Ayala
He's stating facts.
might have done some good things. Does that make him incapable of doing a bad thing? Of course not. Do you know what happens to a person when they get hit by a train? When you have 200,000 pounds of steel slammed into you, all of your bones break. All of your organs are eviscerated. Your body twists up like a circus balloon full of blood. But here's the kicker. You're still alive.
Oh, he's trying to make the jury
You don't
feel the
actually
pain.
die until they back the train up, and then your body, it just bursts. And that is exactly what happened to Officer Shanahan when Hector Ayala pushed him in front of that train.
This fool is terribly misinformed.
But we're supposed to be okay with that, right?
Wow.
Because he's done some nice things for people.
Wow.
Because it was the right thing to do.
This is where he goes with his story.
Look around you. They took an oath to protect, even in the face of danger. And every single day, these brave men and women show up to serve the people of this
This is
city,
a
to
good
serve
counter
you, to serve me.
argument by him.
And they do all that without a mask.
Do it with a badge.
If Hector's sole intent was to do good for his community, why is he hiding?
To protect him and the people that he's with, his family.
Real heroes don't need to hide.
There are Spider-Man? There's so many heroes wearing a mask. Would you say that for them too as well? The Avengers.
Really don't like that dude. He's an asshole.
This is a tough case. Hopefully, you know, Matt's side wins. Because the other side did a good job. But it's up to the jury. A little piece of him that he still holds on to. Here we go. Guilty or not guilty?
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yep.
We have, Your Honor.
Will the defendant please rise?
I'm expecting not guilty.
In the matter of the people versus Hector Ayala, on the count of murder in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant
What? Say it.
not guilty.
There we have it.
On
You're
the
a
count of
free
murder
man.
in the second degree, the jury finds the defendant
Hold on.
not guilty.
Here we go.
On the count of manslaughter in
You're
the
outta
first
here, man.
degree, the jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Free man. Oh, we got some pissed off
Congratulations, buddy.
Mr. Ayala, you're free to go.
cops. You're a free man. But you can't put on that suit, man. You can't.
Congratulations, Constable.
I'm happy for the guy.
We're grateful that justice was served, everyone. There's no further comment at this stage. Thank you.
Fisk, what do you think about that? Ooh, that pisses him off.
Yes, sir. Your friend, the journalist, BB.
All due respect, sir, we have people at the Times.
Tell her I want to see her again.
Oh, you want to see her again? Oh, BB, stay away from this man. Daniel, you have no idea who Fisk is. You're way too close.
So is this the Matt Murdock victory lap? You win the Ayala case, and now you get to enjoy the spoils?
Not quite yet. One thing's missing. See, my old partner and I, straight out of law school, we were so broke.
Yeah,
We
foggy.
pulled about everything we had together for an office bottle of O'Melvinies.
Ooh, yeah.
Only broke it open when we won.
And today they won.
Nice little reminder that once in a while, the system works.
Yes, once in a while. A corrupted system.
Foggy Nelson, right?
Yeah. You miss
Kind of
Foggy.
wondering when you would.
It's not easy. He certainly knew how to enjoy the good moments when they came.
Here's to a man who cooks.
You gotta be impressed by that, Heather. Blind and can cook.
Foggy Nelson. May God hold them all in the hollow of his hand.
Oh, title of this episode.
The Ayala verdict is an absolute miscarriage of justice.
Sir, a court and a jury found him not guilty.
Courts fail, juries get it wrong. I should know.
Oh, yeah. He's been through this whole process.
A masked vigilante, a murderer, is allowed to roam the streets.
That's not good for him.
Veteran of the NYPD lies dead.
Dude, what are you doing? You cannot put on the suit. At least give it some time. Give it like a month. Lay low for a little bit.
Vigilantes are a threat to any society.
The amulet. Pass from one white tiger to the next.
To cover his face is a coward. These vigilantes, they are not heroes.
Not heroes. You're wrong about that, Fisk.
I ran on a promise, and the acquittal of Hector Ayala demands that I keep it.
Whoa! Oh! Oh my god, dude! What the hell?
The rule of law must prevail.
Fisk did this. Fisk was up to this. Oh, get the hell out of here. That's not Punisher, bro. It's not Punisher. Who the hell would believe that? Oh, wow. The sound. This is what he was talking about at the beginning of the episode. That's sad. He always envisioned himself going back to that place. And now he can't because he's dead. Because supposedly the Punisher shot him. The Punisher did not kill him. It's the cops. The cops they're wrong, man. They're using his symbol in a bad way. And now I'm expecting Frank to show up in next week's episode to put an end to all this. Yeah, these cops, they gonna learn. Sad ending. But I expected it. You put on that suit, you should have laid low. This is what happens.
Just one of those days, I guess. Daredevil, born again.
And that is episode 3. Thoughts on this episode. Sound off. I honestly think that this is the best episode of this season. If I had to rank the episodes, it would be episode 3, then that first episode, and then last week's episode, the second episode. But episode 3 is really good. Matt does what he does best, and that is being not a good lawyer, a great lawyer. The courtroom scenes have always been a pillar of peakness, basically. Back when the Daredevil Netflix show was around, the courtroom scenes always stood out. And in this episode, the courtroom scenes stand out. And I feel like with this episode and how it went, going forward with the show, they fully understand the courtroom scenes of how they are so good and why they were so good with the previous show. And now with Daredevil Born Again, they continue it. Just like with the action in episode 2 and in episode 1, the characters, the story, the writing, and now with the courtroom scenes, they understand.
I understand it now.
I love it. This is a phenomenal episode. But as usual with the show, a lot of things are going on. The trial, like I said, is great. Hector is a free man. And watching at the beginning of this episode, a man that is clearly at this moment broken down and feeling some type of way. Being away from his family, being locked up, being beaten by criminals that I'm pretty sure he has put in that prison, as well as guards who are on the side of a crooked cop. A cop that just so happened to swing at Hector and miss and find himself on a track. And to watch the people come up onto the stand and express and share their stories of how Hector, being the white tiger, helped save them is such an amazing moment. But Matt basically taking a home run shot, a big time risk, and revealing that Hector is white tiger, I was not on board with that. That came out of left field. That was crazy, but it worked. But Matt tells Hector that because of this moment, because of what Matt did, he cannot put on the suit. And you would think that the man would lay low, but that's not him.
It's the right thing to do.
And he decides to put on the suit and instantly go out there to the streets to save someone.
It's the right thing to do.
But instead, he catches a bullet from a wannabe Punisher. And that person, we don't know who that is, so that's going to be another case that's going to come about with this show. And I cannot believe the show ends with that, thinking that, yeah, we're going to believe that Frank Castle did that. No, but Frank Castle is showing up in next week's episode. He has to show up in episode 4 because now they're trying to tarnish not only his symbol by wearing it on their chest or tattooed on their wrist or neck. They're trying to tarnish everything that Frank Castle stands for. He puts bad guys down. He does not kill good people. And that is what they are trying to pull with that ending. And Frank is going to step in. And I feel like Frank is going to have to show up and bring a lot more guns. A lot of guns, because it's going to turn into a shootout. And you know how things get with this show, and you know how Matt is. And I feel like with the events that transpired and happened all around in episode 3, it's going to push Matt Murdock to put on that suit again as Daredevil. This moment, the ending, the last 30 seconds of this episode is what's going to push Matt Murdock to put on the suit, to start training again, to get back in shape, to be
Daredevil.
But I feel bad. He won. Matt Murdock won. We've seen him win plenty of times in the courtroom, but this one is a big one. A man that they tried to bash and throw in prison for being a vigilante, and he was helping out. He was wrong place, wrong time, but he was in the right time to help save a person that would not tell the truth on stand, because that witness was scared for his life, and he's going to continue being scared for his life too as well, because although he did not tell the truth, that witness is somebody that could come back later and tell their truth again due to Hector being killed, because I'm pretty damn sure that witness is going to feel the effects of what happened at the end of this episode. Everyone will. And I feel like Wilson Fisk somehow, some way has his fingerprints. Not on that gun, obviously, but I feel like he put a bounty on Hector for any crooked cop to come out about and act like the Punisher and take out Hector. But hey, Matt's gonna put on the Daredevil suit next week, and we're gonna get the Punisher. And the Punisher is gonna go out wanting to serve justice his way. Two guys that want to serve justice their way. Daredevil, by putting them behind bars. Frank Castle, putting them 6 feet in the ground. And we all know that they bash heads with each other. And they did it in Daredevil Season 2.
What do? You act like it's a playground. You beat up the bullies with your fists, throw them in jail, everybody calls you a hero, right? And then a month, a week, a day later, they're back on the streets doing the same goddamn thing.
Frank understands that if you put these guys down, they can't do it again. And Frank Castle's going to bring it up. He's going to bring it up to Matt that if he would have put down Bullseye a long time ago, Bullseye would not have come around to kill Foggy. And Frank is going to rub it in that man's face, and it's going to piss off Matt. We might get a Punisher versus Daredevil fight scene. I would love that. It was great in Daredevil Season 2.
Because you're insane.
I love that episode, and I feel like they might give us that with episode 4. A lot will go down, but somehow, some way, this is going to turn to Wilson Fisk, our mayor. The connection, it's going to grow, and if it grows anymore, we all know that Matt Murdock will be waiting for him to step out of line, and I feel like he's getting really close to stepping out of line.
I won't be there.
But the man is at a higher power right now. He's the mayor of New York. But rest in peace to Hector, and amazing work by the actor. I know he passed away. I believe it was from cancer. And to find out that he passed away from cancer and that he had cancer while filming, crazy. It just reminds me of Chadwick Boseman and being surprised and caught off guard that Chadwick was filming scenes while dealing with what he was dealing with. And then he passes away. And it catches you off guard to hear this story about a man working for Marvel and being a hero on screen, and I'm pretty sure he was a hero off screen, and a great actor, to find out that he lost his battle with cancer, but also filmed and portrays White Tiger, an amazing character in the show. It's heartbreaking. And then obviously we get the ending that we get with this episode. It hurts, but I want to thank the guy. If I could, I would, but I thank him for giving a good performance and being a true hero. But I'm pretty sure he is a hero off the screen, just like he is a hero on the screen. So thank you to that actor, and may he rest in peace. But this is a great episode, one of the best episodes so far of this season, and we have 6 more episodes to go. What do you guys think about episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again? Let's continue on the conversation in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys next week for Daredevil Born Again episode 4. But also stay tuned for my finale reaction to season 3 of Invincible. Stay tuned, click that notification bell, and subscribe so that you guys are always ready to reel it on in here with me, Reel It In Miles, here at Reel It In Reactions. Catch you guys in the next reaction video. Peace.